one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist.
Message that nigga, bro.
Check out, might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates seen a reservation and half
Your class didn't work today, nigga.
I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it.
Or
They just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Set, ready, 30 base.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be...
what in the fuck, man? Here we go, man.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken very short.
Did you see that?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Coaching spell. Get it.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run with Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Hey, Delta.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette.
Oh, hell
and
no.
Lose
Man,
yardage.
come on,
Brought down at the
fellas.
32.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go, D.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college.
I want the record to be shown, though, Suave, that I haven't made one trade or signed any free agents.
The blitz are still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
I understand what you're seeing, but still,
right there.
That's all me, bro. I signed 0 free agents. Remember, I was broke last season.
Go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Why'd you have to leave?
So back at the midfield stripe now, they'll come up 2nd and long. On 2nd down, it's Hill. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
You got to call timeout.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4. He had some success as a runner previously on this drive. Just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him. So I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Good play. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Raven 1st down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
On 1st down, Ingram. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Jackson, option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Jackson on third down. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
And they'll turn the power game to try to get in. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
He's coming, he's right. Hey, check 24.
Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Only a yard on the sneak. Not what he was hoping for, and it's third down. They'll look to run with Ingram.
Fuck him up. Let's go, fellas. Good shit.
He is enveloped behind the line. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
Sounds like you're going negative on me,
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
Damn, what a shit pass, dude.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Jackson, option right.
Oh,
he can
wow.
run for it, and he will. And all the way in for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 71 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw. That was a long touchdown on the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Get my ass whooped.
Got it. Mike's 40. Let's go. Hey, orbit. 40's Mike. All day. All day.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40, Mike 40.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
He's just a crybaby bitch, bro.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
I'm trying to change
22 yards there, a first down.
Stop.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run, it's Mark Ingram. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the 31, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Oh, my God.
Able to find
Fuck
a lot
Lamar
of empty
Jackson,
space
bro.
there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll lay out out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
You niggas can't guard nobody, yo. Like, what the fuck's the purpose of these overalls and
4
fucking
yards
attributes
on that last completion,
shit,
so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, and now it's 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This just a 24-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
You know what?
Yeah, he'll
Them
just
fucking
keep
Black
2 hands
Pants
on
had
the
me
football
fucked
as he'll
up,
be
bro.
taken down after a short pickup. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready up. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. And able to find Conley. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the double. Check my 40. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Single. Motion man. Watch 12. Hey! Snap.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to go deep for Conley. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
It's 20-0, man. We're getting fucked up.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the whip.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return as the Ravens push further out in front. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
That's bullshit, man. That's crazy.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Here's a 2nd and 7. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Go. I'm coming. Hey. Mike 40, Mike 40. All day, just like that. Just like that. 40's the Mike. Squeeze.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 40, check, he's coming.
2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Hey, Gator. Go.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We go Mike 40.
Hit it.
They'll look to throw. Looking long
Good
for Westbrook.
God, man.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
47 Mike.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
70, Indy.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hard.
Joker. He's coming. Double up.
Fight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is
Tired of
incomplete.
this shit, man. Everything,
Took a shot
man.
there
What the
on
fuck,
first down,
man?
but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now.
back to throw.
Wrong button, man.
These guys tied in O'Shaughnessy.
Maybe that should have fucking... Thanks, Matt.
James O'Shaughnessy.
And
his sixth touchdown of the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead now down to 20. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They begin the drive with Hill. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
I know.
Correct
your
on
guys
both
are
counts.
just
All right, because once he took off,
fucking Ramsey.
I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Come on out here, come get some.
Doing my niggas dirty. Like, apparently can't nobody fucking guard nobody.
Action.
You know
Now
what I mean?
Jackson. They'll buy
That
some
shit's
time
wild,
away.
bro.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
It is what it is. You got it, man.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Ramsey, bro. What the fuck's the purpose of it?
Check safety, check safety. 47 miles, 41.
On 3rd down, Jackson looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Here's Hill on the return. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. A first throw for the backup Foles. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
I threw it right to him.
And yes,
I told you, nigga, I'm done, dog. I'm not about to fucking keep playing this shit,
NFL
man.
record.
It's
That's
over.
absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face
it,
it,
when
over,
you look
bro.
Back I can't get nothing going, man. My guys are acting like they can't fucking block. I just played a great game versus Bills.
And some guys who just had a
this
fantastic
shit's
game.
not even working. I can't do nothing, bro.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You better be afraid of me. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. Take off.
Jackson from the shotgun. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Sam Cook now. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll run it again with Fournette. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Let's go now. 60 or.
40 to Mike. I got you, Pop.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Caught here by Conley. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Who you playing?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
What's up, Swallow?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left.
What?
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 20. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays. But
Cause we put on the rule. I put on the rule where you draw it so you can play.
Different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his
AI
receivers often knew what
ass.
to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well.
It's
they
all
realize
good.
once he's out of the
Doughboy
pocket,
had 20
you
cards
can
and
knock a
quit.
receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
9 yards is the pickup there.
When did
They'll
he
have a
get
2nd
Drew
and
Brees?
1.
At the 29-yard line.
Fuck.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
I'm coming after you.
I was just looking at the superstars.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down
I started
there.
the broadcast.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that
man. I got my
aside
ass
and
whooped.
just try and ram his
Bad
way
game.
forward and get what he can.
He's always selling though, according to Doughboy.
Who cares what he thinks, man? They got fucking whipped. I ain't happy about it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore
I'm trying to get the fuck
touchdown.
about this game, man.
Justice Hill, his 3rd touchdown now
I'm
on
trying
the
to get
year,
out, man.
as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he
That's
knocks
what you're
another one
supposed to
through
do, man.
to
Especially
extend
when
the lead.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you already done conceded this game, but you don't fucking quit. Nigga, I'm trying to run this clock, but it's not working.
Suave is winning?
He's beating the shit out of me, 41-7, and he won't stop scoring, yo.
Nah, my bad,
Tucker
my bad.
now to
Yo,
kick
hey,
it
listen.
away following the touchdown.
Hey, I'm not
This will be
disrespecting
taken
it. It's just
short.
a little surprising.
It ain't no thing, man. I played a bad game.
I mean, Tieski's not bad, so I was like, oh, okay. And see, and
The
Suave ain't
Jacksonville
bad
offense
either,
set
so
to begin their next
you know what
drive.
it
And
is.
last time,
I
one
probably
play
shouldn't even play
interception.
today.
So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
I
can't
forgot
wait
you
to
guys
see
have
what they
to
decide to do with
control
play
it.
calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Have
Play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line
you
of
not
scrimmage.
understand English?
Tim Williams makes the tackle. Seems pretty obvious defensively. The key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain.
Hell
And
nah.
he picks up the first before he's taken
No
down
wood
at
drum.
the
Mahomes
29.
Tyreek Hill combination. Really, Patrick Mahomes and any one of those niggas combination.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette.
Oh, I don't want to play this game anymore.
He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
That shit always makes me feel better fucking y'all niggas up in that. Because apparently tonight ain't the night for me to win in this motherfucker.
Foles. The open man is Westbrook. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Conley's got it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. Foles now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down.
Yeah.
Here's Foles. Now a desperation throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And that will write a finish to this ball
I threw
game.
him those first three, but after that,
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So
I'm just about to go get high and fuck niggas up and fuck you up in Tekken, man. Fuck it, man. Oh, well. Hold on, man. Let me go and fucking load my bong up, man.